On you.
Well, me, I tell you, me nasty a poor, nasty a poor, we nasty a poor. From we born, we poor. And I don't wanna live like that no more. Yo, you don't know now, Boom Steppa represent for Emancipate Show live. So you know the thing go. What go on, brother?
Me there. How are you?
Yo, everything good, you know.
Look,
Everything good, you know.
you look like it in America.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, some of that for now.
Yeah, you have a
You see me?
different look. You have a different look. You have a foreign look on you.
Boy, I'm would even say it's a foreign look, you know. It's a world look, you know.
Got you. All right, let's kick it off. Thanks for everybody for joining into the Emancipate Show. I'm your host, Kel. Shout out to G Mark and everybody from Dominica, the Republic of India. I noticed I have a big following from over there. And shout out to everybody that support my channel, that subscribe, and yeah, tune in. So, Boom Steppa, tell us
Yes, sir.
about yourself. How you get introduced to the music fraternity?
Well, the music thing is a thing that is a hobby, you know, that became, that became a career. It's basically a hobby. It's something that I was doing from an early age. You know, actually, my brother started first and he used to make lyrics and asked me to write because I write very fast, you know. So it's from there the love built for it and start flip, you know. My favorite artist songs them to with my lyrics, you know. And that was just a hobby until I don't know when it even grew into a career, but it did, you know.
Mm. Where
So
you
it's
where you
just
just
it's from a teenage, yeah,
where
early
you just
teen.
where you just start right?
I would say me start right before me notice me start right. Because like grade five, grade six them time the Bounty Killer and Beenie Man did hot, you see me? Them did inna them clash so. Them time them me I did Bounty Killer. And my friend was Beenie Man and we clash for entertain the class every day. You know, then me start study the Spragga Benz them cause me end up you know, love him too and so me used to just study the artist them song and could entertain my friend them at school until me start flip for them lyrics into my lyrics, you know what I mean I say? So me not write for say me as a artist, but me start right before me realize what me really I do just for entertain peers, you know. So what I say about from grade five, grade six, which would have be 11, 10, 12. Yeah, somewhere around there. So,
You used to go Jonathan Grant?
yeah, you know, Jonathan Grant my pastor, but them not kick me by grade 9, man.
Mm. Me used to
Yeah.
go that local school around the way from Uno. Remember when everybody did feel in common entrance and I tell like me never too like school like that. So me go
Mm.
Spanish me go one of the lowest school in a Jamaica, Spanish or secondary. But as you can see, it no matter what school you go, if you are gonna turn off, it be something, it'll be something, and if you happen to be rough, you just be rough. You
Yeah,
know
you
what I'm
talk
saying?
about Spanish Town, I know.
That's what they call it. Well, it was Spanish Round Comprehensive, but
Yeah.
I guess in turn it to what is it now?
Yeah, supposed to be I know. Supposed to be a normal high school now. So that up on Young Street, right?
Yeah. Not too far away
Yeah,
from
so
you guys.
back in
Maybe
them
like
time that if you talk about, you know, the later part of the 90s or the early part of the 90s, a lot of you never proud for go to school, but right now is a pretty good school,
yeah, it was really
you
bad.
know.
It
And I
was
want to tell you, the two of my sister them come up through that school there, and and the two of them are do very, very good right now. You're like
yeah,
both of them go
bro.
college and thing and I do very good, you know.
When we
But
go that
in my days when I passed for Jonathan Grant, even me cry when I passed because Jonathan Grant wasn't, you know, in a top school them time then. We did feel
no,
like we did have to go to the name brand school them. You know what I
yeah.
say?
Yeah,
But
people used to,
later on, we find say, I'm not even the school you go, you know, what you do with the school.
right. That's the message. You can go and good school, you turn off a big rough. People got this idea in America say, oh, you go private school, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're good, you're set. But if the kid is gonna turn out to something based on the parents, they're not gonna make it. But you can't go regular school and you happen to have a great career. So
Definitely.
and that's something that I learned when I came here. It's not the school, it's just the child and how and the kind of household, whatever. So what school you traveled from there?
See at Tivoli Garden. So after me leave Jonathan grade 9, me do grade 10 and 11 at Tivoli Garden. Because the whole fact say me get expelled from a school, it was very hard getting into another school. So my mother is a woman where she not play, you see me. First thing she tell me say you have to go find yourself in a school. But me nah look no school for you cause you pass for a good school and you make yourself get kicked. Find a school. And you can't stay in the house if you're not going to school. So I did hit the road and I try and most places I say in the first place them can't even admit me without a parent or a guardian.
Right.
So I try every school in a town because I want to go to town because the student them they are town. You see me? So me end up go everywhere me go. Until me end up at Tivoli, Las Parados. And the principal, the day of the office today when I go there and she say, what? I'm not supposed to admit a child with by themselves, but just the way you present yourself and how intelligent you sound, I gotta do it. I gotta admit you, and she take me and, you know, give them my birth paper and everything and whatever. Cause my grades them did good differently too, so that was a thing too.
Right.
I just them say me a gang leader at school, which I wasn't.
You not run with the thugs them.
No, me is a youth where I just a energy. People always want to be around me. The little artist thing and hot boy thing and the girl them and rare. So people always want to be around me. But it don't necessarily means on a gang thing, you see me? So some little thing they go down and when I'm bridging get caught up and them time the high school was a thing, where badness are going. But me never did influence it, but because every youth there around me, them say me are the gang leader, so them say, for break it up, them I'll get rid of some of it. So obviously me was one of them that them get rid of.
Guilty by
But the grades wasn't a problem.
You basically was just guilty by association.
Yeah, but that teach me a lesson too, because later in the life we see where that costs a lot of people life just for being associated.
Yeah. So from school, where did you transition to?
From school I just music. Basically, once me drop at Tivoli Garden, me then at the city now where the whole of the studio them there. So every day after school, me end up at the studio them. Then me meet a link where take me to Sugar Mine at record my first professional song at 16 years old. And start teach me certain things about the business and thing and move from there. So go around some other people and them taught me into writing music for other artists. So I start write for other artists and did I do that for a couple of years until later on I start record again. Yeah, but it was from school straight to music. I did some little jobs between, but it was always music.
Okay. So when did you decide to go like full on with your career and be like, yo, this I what I want to do with my life and I'm not see nothing else what I'm interested in. I'm more focused on music.
Um, some of me, I have been full on all my life, all from 16, from I record my first song, it was full on. Even the liquor part when I just did I write for people, it was just music. But I get my first child at 18 years old, so somehow some food would have to go in the pot, so I have to work in between. But even after work, it was still studio and music always. Never
Wait,
take a break. Huh?
you were like what, 19, 20 so?
Yeah, I got my first son at 18. So
Yeah.
so so I got my first work at 18-year old also. You know.
Mm.
Yeah. So while writing for people, I did a work and stuff, but it was always music though.
Well, you was writing for artists, I take it to, right?
Yeah.
This was what, like what, 90 what? 97, 98, early
No,
2000.
no, it'll be like around 2000 come up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Much artists you write for? 'Cause you never hear
Um,
about them
co-
thing there.
co- um, um, I can't put a number to it because there are some artists who write songs for like from scratch, and there are some artists where we just support and help them. You know, them just come with them ideas, and we just help them with it. You know, so them thing them not even count, but them artists they always just want to power them because them know them always can get help. You know, but we write for quite a few major artists. You know, yeah, like some major songs that they put on thing.
Do you get your proper credits for that?
The thing about dancehall and Jamaican music in general, which are something where me draw back from writing music for other artists. The thing about it is um no artist don't want people to know say somebody write for them. Because it's like we look upon it like the artist is not talented enough to write for himself, that is far from the truth.
That's a
You
fact.
know, cause Michael Jackson them great, but whole heap of people write for them. Neo write for a lot of people, but a lot of people still write for Neo. You know, so it's just a thing where a lot of artists don't want anybody to know that somebody write the song for them. So they would have prefer give you a thing and your name not up on the record and you never talk about it, you know. And me did just do it because me think a artist should have helped me back and me can hustle at the same time and promises and stuff. So I was just doing it for a while until me get shot. You know, I almost died when I was in my early 20s. And when me there at the hospital, most of these people me did give me strength to and I write songs for. And me never see most of them come look for me, you know. Me not even get a call from some of them. So my thought was like, you know, even if me did dead in a this situation, my kids them would even benefit from them stuff here. Maybe them would hear some songs and they even know say, or them father write them song there, you know, because them did young and them would know certain things. So I guess so now me say no from here, anything me I do, me have to get properly compensated and everything and you know, royalties and everything. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna start focus back on myself and that's when I start record again. Um, and what I notice is all of the artists them when I go to and try to get the rights to whatever I do, it causes a strain on the relationship. Like artists actually cut me off because I ask them about royalties and stuff like that, you know. Artists actually cut me off like really like, you know, so it's just a thing, you know. But I think it'll get better now, different from them days there. But I think a lot of artists suffer because them just up on this ABC lyrics and no one nobody to help them or no one to give a right to them right props. So the business strain, you know?
Right. But
Yeah.
as you can see, them they never see the proper they never see the right way because how they looked at it was very ignorant. Remember then the drug bounty killer for that too, you know. Remember when Cartel they write couple song for him and them I
Mm-hmm.
say Vibes Cartel write for bounty killer and this is that and the third. I mean I say but what about people write for your greatest rappers? Mike, just like I said, Michael Jackson, he didn't write "You're Not Alone." That was his last hit.
Yeah.
R. Kelly wrote that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The biggest artist, them, like I said before, even
Because it
Lil,
really not take nothing from the artist because you can write a song but you can't deliver it. And there
no,
are some artists who are very good writers but them not have the best voice or them can't perform. And you can hear a bounty killer sing the song or you can hear a beat man sing the song. Yeah.
a
But
fact,
then again, you need to be compensated for this stuff.
a fact.
You know what I mean? Say? And even if you're gonna make a career as a writer, you also need people to know say you do this work so you can you know what I say? That's like your resume,
Yes,
you know? Because me look up and like me not afraid for talk. Me go up an interview already and call artist name I'm right for. And is that them vex with me?
Mm.
You see me? But my
Yeah,
past producer PD always tell me, say, youth, you have to take your glory because nobody not gonna give you it.
yeah, that's a fact. I same thing when Bugle did start out with Elephant Man, and
Yeah,
him look up to him as a Dan. This is real shit. This is no shit, anything of the sort against him,
yeah,
whatever. And he was with him, and him build up a song for him, and him I travel with him, and he's just there like dead weight. You're giving, you're
yeah,
giving, you're giving, and you're not reciprocating what you're getting, and that's just fucked up. And where are they now? You know what I'm saying?
for real.
They're not good. But if you look on it, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But you also have
Yeah,
to look on the fact that when a man write a song for you, doesn't matter if it's him or anybody else, the man's supposed to get improper etiquette, because if him dead tomorrow, that's what's gonna take care of his kids. And that's the same thing I tell every artist. I'm actually happy that you brought it up. I always say, what about your royalties? And I was talking to Jigsy King there last night, and he was saying like, I want to talk about that because that's a very touchy subject. Because a lot of time when we're hot back in ideas, you see, it's when we first come out and we're full of fire and flame, and we have lyrics that fly out our mouth. You understand?
mm-hmm.
And we write certain things. Some of the time we can't create that energy there again. Like same thing like Lil Wayne. He sold all of his masters and shit like that. Nicki Minaj and Drake shit
Yeah,
to whatever record label he sell.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
you think he could create another Lil Wayne, the Lil Wayne that he was before? No, I would say no. But if he does, I would love to see that. You know what I'm saying? And it happens to Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, them biggest song. If you look on
yeah,
if you look on Jay-Z King catalog, he has a crazy catalog of music. But me go say, are you getting paid for those royalties for those what you call it, those songs? And it is just that's like a cut that more that my basic I'm go say me go talk about something else. So the artists them need for them artists them need for make sure so when they write, you negotiate your shit on the spot, because once you write, you get a man and advice your shit, you don't know what
yeah. It's just a dirty business, but I think it's getting better because now you have a lot more educated artists in the business. You have a lot more educated producers. You have a lot more educated everybody in the business. The average youth finish high school now. Back then, most youth drop out of school when they want the music. That are the first things, yeah? And the most of the producers them was more educated than the artists them, and them use the artists them. I remember one time, me and my brethren go to some top producer studio and I hang out with them, them a build a rhythm and we a vibe and thing. And one of the producers say, yo, we no know no bad DJ. We want a bad DJ for signing us. So me and my brethren kind of offended. So me I say, so what you say, we no bad? And the man I said, brother, I don't know too much about the business. We want a man who just can DJ and don't know nothing about the business. Like Shabba them. You know, for them days when them just a DJ, you have to say DJ, them just DJ.
right.
You see me? And we have them on the as man where rate we and thing. And if them are going to tell we say, yo, we know too much about the business. So them no one do nothing with we because we have to have too much questions and rare, you know what I say?
Right.
Because just the way we reason, them know so we are no people them can't use, you know what I say?
Right.
And my sister that are the mindset of a lot of people. Them want people them can use. You know what I say?
Yeah.
Them want people them can use and them get rich and later on you don't have none. So I
Right.
say.
So your kids, so
So
when you have your kids, them they not get nothing at all. Your music just a play in a Europe, you play in a Switzerland, you play everywhere all over the world. And when you look, not all for you.
I got tell you a thing. Right now, me not have a big hit song. Seeing? But me I got tell you this, enough man we have big hit song never see a royalty check yet.
Fact.
Zane, and from the work with me do, right now I own at least 80% of my music.
Right.
And me see royalty checks. You see
Right.
what I say? And me prefer it that way. If I make $100, me can get me $100. More than me make $1,000,000 and can get $50 out of it.
It's
Because
That's a 360 deal. Them are like, they like the cut. And the rappers
Yeah.
can get in the business of that too. So don't think it's just Jamaican people. The rappers they get the rappers them all the time. Them are the
Yeah,
most them more notorious for the victimization of the robbing people. But
for real.
so me notice that you was a part of the Gully and Gaza beef too. You had a little bit of that too, right?
Um, I wasn't a part of the Gully and Gaza beef. Actually, me get in an alliance just before Vibes Cartel leave alliance. Zane and Mavada was coming up, so we did closer to Mavada because Cartel was already big star. You know what I say?
Yeah.
So we did closer to Mavada. Anyway, this guy named Mavada them kick off after a time and leave Bounty Killer, and we still there on Bounty Killer, and a guy named G Star from New York, same a part of the gully now, so him start fire shot over there. So him call me name in a one song. You see me?
Yeah,
And me just answer him and deal with it.
that boy did the
But
fish
me
up.
another type of artist that though, you know what I say?
Yeah.
But lyrically is not a problem because gun song to me are the easiest and least creative song for write.
Yeah, he was doing a
Because
lot of
how much ways you can kill a man?
uh,
Bust out
uh,
him head, chop out him face where you know what I said? That are the least creative song for me, right? To me, like me just not have it as no nothing, you see me? So
yeah.
it was just a sport for me. Never take it too personal or too deep.
Him kind of play out himself in the end. Like he started out good, but then him start paint up his nails, and I was like, what's for next for this guy? Once the dress
Yeah,
start going,
sometimes the business do make some artists try too hard, and when you try too hard, it come like you kind of play out yourself for real. You know what I say? But it's not a business where you can study to the point. You know what I say? Because the next man could have come and paint him nail and it work for him now.
no, me not
Come,
support
come
nobody
and
that
see
try to paint
artists
them
try
here.
stunting at the past and it no work, and a man come try it later and it work.
No,
You know?
no. Listen, me love me artists them, but if them paint their nail, me say you, me done, me done, me can't support
Yeah,
this. Me
for
not
real,
care if it a work. Then if a man put on dress, me not in them thing there.
for real.
Them thing them in the depot.
Um, when me look upon certain things, even my morals, me think is a hindrance for reach certain level sometime. You know what I say? Cause me as a man just believe when I believe. I'm strong on my belief system and me not try convince nobody to think how me think, but the way how me think. You see what I say?
Facts.
And certain things me not do, certain things me not make. Like someone will tell us say, yo, you have to kiss ass before you can kick ass. Zane, me and the guy have to kiss a guy ass. Me no
Yeah,
beg, me no sponge,
I
me
want
no
that.
feel like no man more than me because you have a little more money, or you thicker than me, or you have more girl than me, or you have more clothes than me. Me no feel like you're more than me, brother. Me looking at your eye and me you talk like man to man. If you no respect me like come respect you, it just no make no sense. You see me?
Uh,
So
respect,
even them thing
respect.
they have enough man where that's why most people say people change, but on a change them change. Them act, forget what them want, and when them get what them want, you see the real them. Me the type of person where you see the real me from the first yourself is either you not like me or you like me, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
You can't get it misconstrued because characters is a hell of a thing, and most of the time people don't have consistent with their character. It's just like women, it is this, then next minute it's that, next thing me like, yo, who's this guy?
for real.
But me see, what's the relationship with Chronix?
With Chronix, there is no relationship now.
How did
I
that?
haven't.
Because
Uh,
I think you the one that introduced him to even in your bio says even in your bio also says so too that you introduced him basically to the world. You guys, you him and Deli Ranks have a song, if I'm not mistaken, right?
yeah.
So how did you guys
So
went from
so this on nothing this is not a case where unusual. it's a thing where happen a lot, you know, where people are par and one get the break and from him get the break, him break away and do him one thing, you know. But we're glad for every youth to get the break because it's hard to get the break. That's the hardest part of the music, to get that break there, you know. We're glad for him same way, but him just switch up him thing and do him thing, you know what I say? I just call him one day and say, yo, Jamar, and he must say, who this? And I say, you, what you do? Delete my number. Then him catch my voice and say, yo, Steppa, right, what go on? You see me, cause not even Chronix me call him, a Jamar me call him. Cause I'm a little youth, you see me, as me call him used to run come and studio, come do whatever. You see me, the first song where him really record, we put out, me write it and record it, produce it with my other producer, Chemistry Records. You see me? Me write the song about my situation when I get shot. And the same song that we hear we do with Delerang, see?
Yeah.
It was a song with me and him alone. And the
Right.
experience is because when we get shot, my mother did a prayer at the same time. So when somebody call her, she ignored the phone because she did a prayer and she said she did a prayer for her children them. So when she come out of her prayer now and call back the person them and tell her say her son get shot. Zane. So when me up on the hospital bed and she come and tell me that we get the idea same time to say my mother never stop pray. Zane, my mother never stop pray. That are the idea. So no matter what them a try for do, them can't get me out because my mother never stop pray. Zane, when I come out and recoup me write the song, I'm go to him because him never really want to sing. Him did want to write for people too, and him did start write for Luton Fire at the time and him play instruments. So he's a musical youth, well talented youth. I go link him and Teflon and for them build a rhythm for the song. I mean I sing the song and him start singing. My mother never stop pray. When he must sing it, I say, yo, dog, you know, say you for do the chorus. And him a laugh and me I say, no man, I make you do the chorus. Why you for do the chorus? Your voice nice, yo. You see me? Because it was a song for me alone though. Anyway, carry him on the studio. Him record it and me record my verse and we put out the song. Song never really gone away, but him get the break now. And me say, you know what, like how me have the song there, I can remix it, put the lyrics on it. So me shout him and tell him that he must say, yo, Ray, like, you know, want to exploit me through me young and one bag of thing. And me I say, brother, where really I deal with it? Me expect to get your blessing because I me write a song, the first song ever dep on iTunes for you. Me make you know so you can dep on iTunes. Zin? Me introduce you to people. You beg me for carry, I'll go introduce you to Killer. Like all of a sudden you get a break and you tell me say me can put out back a song where me actually own the rights to. You know what I say? And him actually tell people if you not play the song. Him never post the song, never support it, none at all. No, you saw me I say, what as me say? Me happy for him see him and me just say, alright, him dep on a different thing. Him actually, the last time I talked to him actually send me an Instagram message and say, look out for a call from a liar. So me just laugh and say, ah, idiot. Because I own the right to this, and a lawyer can't tell me if me can put it out or not. Because when time me record a song with you, you never under no contract. So any contract you under now can go against what was before that contract. You see what I say? So that was the last time I talked to him. I know the lawyer in a call, because I don't know if him got to the lawyer and the lawyer say a foolishness that. But if you notice, him never support that song, never.
No, I know.
Because it's a good song.
It is.
It would have been go somewhere if it did get any farmer support from the other artists where they on the song, you know?
Yeah, it is. And actually, when I actually, well, and the first time I talked to you, but I never knew you had a song with them. And when I looked it up, I was like, me see in that caption, it says, Boom Steppa introduced Chronix. So the bumper clot, this me have to maximize it back and me look it back up again. I would say, Boom Steppa, Mr. Naaw Stay Poor. They said, I never knew that. I said, okay, let me play this shit. I'm gonna play it, and he looked unrecognizable, like without the dreads. He was
without the dreads, yeah.
Yeah,
even produced at Teflon. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But it is what it is, though, and many stories like that, you know what I say? Where people get them success and them feel like if them stay around, I'm have to go share it, and you don't know. But it's okay because everybody great in their own way,
A fact.
you know. And some people greatness might be recognized worldwide, while some people greatness might be recognized in a community, you know, or in our family. Because even being a good father is a greatness to me, like
That's a
my
fact.
greatest greatness. You know what I say? So as me say, I value myself 1000%.
Quick question. How did you get shot?
The same thing when me tell you say sometimes affiliation can cause you and
That blew past me here. Granted, affiliation. Were you wrong place, wrong time, or you was just
so I grew up in a central village, Zin,
not too far
on
from
the
Spanish?
hillside. Yeah, where there's a lot of gang thing, politics thing, you know what I say? That kind of, you know, deal with that kind of, there is a whole heap of that, you see what I say? So me as a youth where me never been involved in a badness, to tell you the truth. One time Lexus actually asked me, that Steppa, lie I tell you, must know something. How them thing you reach you, you know what I say? I say, no, for real, man, right? But here we go on. Me have two cousins. Them pass now still. Me have two cousins named Biggie and Liquor. Anybody at Central Village know about them? Them did they know the badness up. You see me?
Yeah.
Them did they know the badness up, man. Them have a bag of enemy. So one day we there in our car and drive past somewhere where I guess we never did for drive past and somebody recognized my cousin. Zane, and them shoot up the car. And I me alone get shot. Me are the burden bearer. You see me? And that, but to survive. You know?
So you managed to meet Killer.
Bounty Killer now. Me did a write for your artist name, New Kids. Me don't know if you're familiar with him.
You heard about him.
Zane. So me meet him at Mixing Lab Studio. Zane, and him did a part Buju Band the time, so he must say, yo, you need to come around a Buju, you see me? So him tell me where the studio there and I go there and ask for him and him have them let me in and get introduced to Buju Banton them and start their own Buju Banton. But at the time, Bounty Killer and Buju did have a little thing going, you know. Bounty Killer start use film studio for record and them thing there, so him would have come there. So Killer is a man who more friendly with the youth them more than Buju Banton. He more sociable with the youth them. Killer will sit down and talk to the youth them, run joke and you know what I say? So we get closer to Killer more than even Buju Banton, even though a Buju Banton place. You see me? So I write a song for Killer and give it to him.
What's your name?
Actually, I write two songs for him. And him record one and never record one. Zane? And when I get shot and they are prison, him record the next. When I get shot and they hospital, him record the next song. And when I come back, you know what I say, I'm sure I say I'm record it and make me hear it and re. And from there, so we just have a good relationship. You know what I say?
What's the name of the song?
Well, the first song named Revolution Time. And the second song I write for him named Four Seasons, which was a song from the Bad Belly Rhythm, where War 21 them produced.
Oh, that go?
You see me? That was a gun song.
Oh, it go.
Four Seasons. Boy, I can't even sing that right now. but yeah, Bad Belly Rhythm, Four Seasons. Murder Boy, all 4 seasons of the year, where I talk about winter and summer, him deal with boy and, you know, yeah, so I say the 4 seasons of the year, them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that was the two first song I write for him. And the Revolution Time was a reality song. Yeah. So from there, so we make a good connection with him.
Hold on, you talk. Hold on. The Revolution song, you talking with Imam Beanie Man?
No, there's another one. Named Revolution Time.
Oh, Revolution Time. Okay.
Depend on rhythm when him. Don't even remember the rhythm there. You have to do your research.
No, come no. But no, most I Bounty Killer song them like I like more the 90s music, 2000 like after 2000 minute to rock with music
Yeah.
like that. It just got
So
very
that was
saturated.
about like 2005-ish, 2004, 5-ish. I start right fame.
Got you.
Um, yeah, quite a few songs. Quite a few songs, you know. Um, so basically, I think go on and me think him and Buju them have a little thing. You see me?
Right.
And kill a cut. You see me?
We're having some I think he must be getting a phone call. So I guess that's why I probably paused. Anyway, I want to say shout out to everybody from Republic of India.
At
Shout out
par
to all
with
my sisters.
Bounty Killer, so we just go around this and just start work from this Sharonberg studio. You see me? And this
Yeah.
decide to start call we young alliance. Me, Nimran, Bad Cash, and a few other artists. Yes, what I say. And as soon after that, the gully thing kind of kick off though, and that's the thing there, isn't it?
Got you. So where did you transition from there? Like um were you there till Movado break apart or you were there where did you transition from there?
From there, the other transition, PDA offer we a contract, me and Bad Cash a contract, you see me, but the contract never sit well with me. So me never want to sign it. Me did want some things to adjust.
Shout outs to
But me never
Payday.
know how to say it to him because he is so good to me. Yeah, he was so good to me when me never know how to tell him say, yo, me not satisfied with this or that or that. So me did just ignore it. So him just come to me one day and get mad and I say, yo, away man them a did me give man them contract and none say about nothing to me, you see me and rare, but do you matter? Do you think I'm do me thing? Cause me not like how you talk to me cause me a big man and you a big man, you see me? So me I go do me thing and you do your thing. You see, and kind of cut off the thing from this and step away. But that was a good move because that's how me get for say. You know, if a man can produce me, me can produce myself because me a man too. So me start a record label named Next Step because at that point me I say, what gonna be my next step now from
Right.
this? You see me? Because at the time, Killer never did tour work with no bag of young artists because him seems like him did earth about Cartel left and then Movada left and stuff. You know what I say? So all of the plans were did there at the time. So we are gonna go up on Alliance tour Europe them time there and whole heap of plans he did them. Did a plan to make an album with we, which me think would have come true if that never go on with Movada. So all of them plans they did just start fall through like Killer never did a show no whole heap of interest to bust another artist, you know. And we and PAD kick off, I just say, you know, I have to go figure it out myself. So I say, oh, what gonna be the next step? And I saw me get the idea for name it at my label next step, you see me. So the first song I produced for myself was Naaw Stay Poor, and it is still the most successful song for me. You know that are the song when me get visa and go up on tour myself without nobody carry me go foreign and them thing there. And when me meet a bag of people where even from them thing they make me can there right yes right now, you know what I say? Cause that really start my thing so I can control my thing and control my destiny, you know what I say? So even in
Right.
a bad times, there is good things we happen through bad times because me and PD a good same way. I'm one of the best youth them in my career thus far, 'cause I'm teach you a lot of things, you know what I mean? I say. Even the production side I me learn a lot of that from him because me as a man I used to stay by him in a producing and I saw me get to help a lot of artists write. Because when them come for voice pan him rhythm them come with some half done song. You know, and them always have call me in the studio and lock studio door and we finish up song and arrange song and you know what I say? So I saw me
Right.
get to help a lot of artists with them song like Eva Movado. When man touch the road, make clips them load. We'll go to God, I'm very proud. Yeah, we help me write them song there. And even, y'all come out of the house, hit up on the house top. We help write them song there, you see me?
Right.
And enough more. Some Elephant Man and some whole heap of thing we help, you know what I say? We always there for support the artist them. Cause we don't have that little bad mind something there in a way. We represent PA and want the production for good. So most of the song them if artists need help or we there help them. You see me I say?
Listen, what's the
Nimran too.
energy?
Cause Nimran is
What's
a
the
good writer too, you see me?
Yeah, he is. I think he's definitely a good writer. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what is he waiting for. Why he hasn't got that break he's supposed to get. IRA too is a good artist too.
Yeah, very good. For
Yeah,
real.
but man, I don't know. I don't know, like why their talent is overshadowed. I never get that. Like I listen to them. Me like some of Nimran song. Not all of them, but I like most of them. I mean like some of IRA song. We even try to get him on the show too. But what was your working relationship like with Ellie?
Mhm.
Like,
Elephant?
yeah.
I have no work relationship with Elephant. Right now, Elephant just need to pay me over me. Elephant a can artist, brother. Elephant a bad artist
Yeah.
and can artist at the same time. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Elephant do me a thing
Is
one night. Elephant for voice pan a rhythm for me, you know. Let me just start producer, see me? And about 4 night me there studio with Elephant. Every night Elephant a voice pan other people rhythm. And me a help him write the song them too. Cause me I feel like me I go support you, cause you go voice pan my rhythm them one of the night, yeah. Zine? You know say the final night when him said tonight me I go voice for you. I'ma go at the studio, the brother say, yo, give me 12 grand for the studio time. Zine? So me I say, well at 12 grand. Anyway, more me song for voice. I mean about 14 grand and give him the 12 grand. You know, say the
really?
man said some say him I go buy some food, him soon come back. You know, I tell the man use the 12 grand go fuck girl and no me not see him back and I know the song still no voice. The man can me out at 12 grand for a rich fucking man. As a youth I try, you can me out at 12 grand and still no voice a song for me. I have me help you write about 3 songs for the week. You know, so from this so now, when me see him again, he must say, yo, well, you bend up your face every time I see you and rate. I say, everything good, man. Everything good, but you know what I say, you don't know, you don't know and me don't know, you see me? So from this, so me just hold my lane, you see me? But him still need to run back my money though.
Yeah, that Bernadette, he's truly a character.
A whole heap of
Like,
people him can still, you know.
yo, trust me, he's a character. Truly a
Yeah.
character.
But
But
but the truth is, me love all of my experience them, you know, because there's no glory without a story, you know. We're just at the end of the day, I just experiences, you know, and it not take nothing from me because the talent is there. So for help is nothing, you know what I say? If them not play for them part, or them not play for them part, but me play my part because I love music and music like an instrument in a music. You see me? So if me play my part in a making a song better or make more sense or rare, then me play my part because this universe bigger than money and things, you know what I say?
a fact, a
Yeah,
fact.
so we play our part because God not give we talent for just go dead with it. You see what I say? But we learn and we protect ourselves. So whatever we do in the future, you know what I say? Because right now, even the way I deal with writing or the way I plan for deal with writing now is any song when I go write for an artist or something for my production where me are the producer. So and me I deal with the rights sharing and everything. So me not have no problem later on. You see me? So I'm actually there so because me personally decide to take a break and you know what I say, switch by myself then at the music and when I want to place myself in the next few years because man I get old and you know what I say? And why is that? And it really work because I get a clear picture of my system, I can do less and earn more. than
A
doing more
fact.
and earn less. You know what I say? Yeah.
Right.
So I'm good and content with which part me there. And if you notice when I talk about even the bad part of my experiences, I talk about it with a smile. Because I'm really content with where me there and the knowledge where me earn and achieve over the years and the experiences. You know what I'm with?
The way you treat it is like you needed that happen because with that happening made you the person you are today. So that's
Definitely.
definitely yeah, and you don't have no ill feeling. You know, I say, regardless of all the people in that fucked you over, you know, say, fuck him, fuck him. You just like, all right, you did your bullshit, no problem. You got my blessing, no ill feelings. I'm just gonna do my thing and you do your thing. So may actually learn something from you with how you treat the fucked up situations that you've been in. So how's the record label thing that you got? How's it going for you? And what new artists have you
Right
signed?
now, right now, I have an artist signed, but as me tell you, me take a break from 2019. So even last year, me not put out no song. If you hear anything, maybe I want freestyle, you see me? But me have a rhythm right now where me I go drop, and I just me, my artist from New York named Hellraiser, and an artist from Unruly Camp named Unruly Pitch. I don't know if you know about him. I just three away, you see me? Cause that you the Unruly Pitch, me think I go work with him. Is a youth where me actually start voice to me are the first person start voice him, but him end up run popcorn them. You see me? Which is a good thing for him, but as an artist who I think really need a highlight, you see me?
Right.
So I go work with him. Cause to which of the music they write now, brother, I'm not really run down a big artist. You know other from Bugle, which him always ready for record for me, him voice a couple songs to me in the past. I'm
Yeah,
not really I run down
I
for
was gonna
voice no
ask you
big artist cause yeah,
I was gonna ask you about Bugle. Out of all the artists them that I've ever spoken to in an interview, Bugle and Payday is one of the most down to earth person I've ever spoken to. I just spoke to them one time, and Bugle was like, "You see, Bugle is gonna do good. In no matter what season or something like so, he's gonna be all right." I honestly believe that within myself. And I've spoken to other people, and they have spoken to him, and the man named Gooda Road. We talked to PD
yeah
too.
man,
Talk to PD to PD. Shout outs to him. I was like, yo, PD, blah, 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 blah. He was like, yo, this dear. And one thing I have to tell them Jamaican artists here. You see, all I man them were act funny whenever them supposed to do an interview for your people. Remember, I know, if you not bill me, me I bill you. Both of us is helping each other. And them have this thing
definitely.
in a Jamaica that them feel like say, oh, the first thing they come to you with, how much people that pay a platform, how much views you get. Me can't buy views. I could buy views, but why me I go do that?
Definitely.
I rather build myself organically. You know much is it to buy views? You could buy views
Cheap.
for I could get 12 videos with 35,000 likes and views for $300, just like that.
Easy.
Right? And those
Yeah.
views are not organic, but I'm just showing you that,
Because
right?
everybody want jump on something we already made, you know what I say? But them no want work with what's there. And that with me now, me see talent and me respect talent. Like the other day I see one of my brethren from New York post a song and me comment on it and tell him say, yo, a artist now for boss to be my artist. You're one of my artists them. You're talented.
A
And I'm
fact.
like that, like you don't need to have a big hit song for me know say you're bad.
Well, that's how
You see me? And
keep
as a
them in a
producer, you know, if you have the biggest rhythm like Don Corleone, if you know, say you read him bad, if you read him bad, bad.
right,
See, if
right.
he's a good interviewer, he's a good interviewer, brother. You see me? Come see enough people have a big platform and do some big idiot interview.
Yeah, and I look at and I'm like, you guys are so gullible for views. That's the first thing they always ask me. How many people is on his my youth? Buying views is cheap. America, it. And a Jamaica, they we have here hustle up the money, hustle. Yo, I'm go, they go work, we'll come back, buy the views them. Done.
For
That's
real,
what you
for
want. You
real.
want the views on organic. The
And
subscribers is
nobody
bot.
nobody not really see it. Anyways.
You feel me? But
For
when
real.
they say something, I just be like, all right, man, don't worry about it. I'll keep working with the small
Well,
artists.
funny. Well, funny enough, said two of the people them we are really rating our music are two of the people them I'm really rating our music. Cause as me tell you, as a producer, I pay they are really my general.
Yeah,
Pay they
yeah,
teach me a lot. No hide
yes,
nothing from we. You know what me I
easy,
say? Even
ease
my
up.
royalty set up, I pay they introduce me to the person who get my royalty thing them set up, and him sure with the business, and him learn the hard way, but him never hard for impart the knowledge, you know. Cause a lot of people say him struggle to learn this. Me not show nobody this, or you know what me I say? There's a lot of people like that. So me even learn from him for say yo for help others, because a whole heap of youth me help, you know. Whole heap of youth to even get the break me help along the way. Zane,
The,
and even if them
yeah,
not talk about it, me know some help them. You see me? Because I just saw the thing set. I just saw the thing set, you know, we get the knowledge, and whatever we can impart, we try. You know, we try our best to help who we can help, you see me? And
facts.
music is a thing where you can't know who I go get the break.
You don't, you
You see
don't.
me?
And some people
Like
think,
the other
say,
day me I talk to Nimran, and him say something about the youth where I say, Pesheng weng weng. I mean, I say, yeah, you they get a runaway thing, you know, right? I must say, then you don't know who that a little Ray that we used to the run with, you know, right? I mean, I say, really, for real, I'm gonna look back on him. I say, yeah, oh, a little youth for real. You see, it is a little youth where we not even see as no Ray, but him get that big break there, so you never know. So I treat every youth good around me, but just treat every youth good. You see,
yeah,
just
yo,
treat every youth good, yeah, man, because
you know
I
what?
just want them thing.
That's the same way I look at it too. Because I said, you know what's crazy? Anybody will come from my platform, I want to talk to me. I go talk to them because you see, the one that me make get way, and I want that gonna be it. That one day.
Definitely,
And that's why I
definitely,
say, it no matter how small it be, big it be, come, let's talk. You do music?
for real,
Let's talk. You
for real.
understand? And shout out to my nigga Clippings Production
For
because he
real.
might do he's an upcoming producer. He might have a couple good artists. But
For real.
yeah, you can't the Bible even tell you that the stone where you throw away it have to end up drawback for. You understand?
One of the most unpredictable business.
Yeah. You if
Music,
you
one of the most unpredictable business.
yeah, 8 we take a picture and the man we at least expect to get the break and him
Mm-hmm.
get the break. And the one you think I
Remember,
go bust,
remember, some of father them used to run back a predator, you know.
yeah,
A predator was the man, you know.
yeah.
And he turned
Yo,
around and said, my father really come get the
the
the,
real
the,
big
the, the real big break and turn the millionaire, billionaire, whatever, you see me? So
yeah.
I just saw the thing set maybe not the moment predator thing say might go be the man favor, but I just saw the thing set, brother, you never know, you know. But if me can even be an integral part of a youth being great, then me not go hold back that.
A fact.
You see me?
A fact.
Cause me appreciate greatness, you see me?
Yeah, you have to. You can't
And
overlook it.
and even me in a doing certain things, them can't rub it out of history, you know.
No, yo, if you're
as
right for them, you're
as
right
as
for them.
much as even my little singer, they never go up on an interview and say, yo, Boom Steppa produced the first song for me. Wherever I go out, the history is there.
If you write a book,
The
you
history
should
is there, you know. The video
and
is there to prove it. The
look,
record is there to prove it. So any history I go write about him and them say what's your first record, him can't say anything. But if them check the stats and go up on iTunes, the first record will be a song were written and produced by Boom Steppa. So them can't erase that,
hear me boom. Do me a
you know.
favor. Not tell it alone. Write a book. Every artist have a story to tell. Write it, get a book and publish it. And write your journey through music to where you at right now. From how you started to where you at right now. Write a
Yeah,
book. You keep,
in a few years, got a couple more greatness then at the
yeah.
making.
You know what you have to do, right? You know
Yeah,
have to you not have to write it, no, but you should dialogue your journey. Write
document
your
for real.
You're right. From this day moving forward, everything you do, you document everything from all your electronics, Elephant Man, your relationship with PDA, your relationship with Bugle, and everybody that you put when you're in the unspan fit, make them career go wherever it go. Everybody that played a
For
part in your life, everybody that role that you play in their life. Write a book. Everybody have a book. Oprah have a book. 50 have a book. You Little Wayne
real.
got a
Even
everybody
Vibes
got
Cartel got a book.
what is he called? The Vice of Jamaica, right? I think he has two,
Yeah,
right?
so yeah, Vice of Jamaica or Vice of get the something like that.
All right. And me,
But is that it? Where did that pre we ahead, you know?
yes, but me
And
I tell
still a
you,
pre we ahead.
yes, but me I tell you this as an interviewer, write your book
Yeah,
because
man, give
you
thanks, man.
can't erase your outer history as much as they might say. Fuck that nigga there. He must have one song or two song and I'm gonna try thing, whatever. I'm bigger than him. Me can't carry a show, whatever. But remember, them song the way I sing, me write that, and I did compose that. And this beat, I did produce that. Write your book,
Definitely.
tell a story. This is gonna be on YouTube, but you see a book, people are gonna
Yeah,
always remember you for that.
definitely. For
Um,
real.
so yeah, what new projects are you got in the works coming up
Yeah,
for
me not get them too far ahead, but exactly now, me I finish up already what me say with me and two of my artists them.
right?
Yeah, and we plan for do the videos for all three songs, you know, because I really visually think that now people want to see what I go on. A lot of people don't even care about radio anymore, you know. People just have them phone or them on a YouTube or do it on Instagram or Racer. So I gotta drop the video them one maybe next month or so. And then from there we see where the rest of the year go. We have a lot of plans, but I take it one step at a time because at the moment now, me me kind of invested in some other business. You know what I say? So my time kind of you know what I say? I share now at the moment.
All right,
But it's
I just
it's the right thing to do right now because the business itself require a lot of money, you know.
a fact.
You have to
Producing
can
is not
sustain yourself, especially you like we were not plan for even sign to nobody and them thing there, you know what I say? So yeah, me invested in other, you know, projects and business at the same time. But definitely at this moment going forward, there will be more production than me as an artist. I will be on the productions, but more focused on the producing side of the business at this point.
you gonna be writing too.
Yeah, but mostly on my production.
Got you. All right. So if you got something that you promote now, whatever, and you want to come through and come chop it up and tell me what's going on, or you working on something, whatever, feel free. You got my jack. Ring me at any time, and let's do it. Cool.
Definitely. And we're right about 1 hour right now, so good timing. I don't know if you get to ask all the questions that you wanted to ask because
No,
we just a flow like we are reason, you know.
yeah, that's how I keep it. I always keep it like Miss Missy. Me just talk to you, but me try not to pry, but me try to make everybody feel comfortable. If you got something that you like to bring to my attention, feel free. If I overlooked anything, but
Right now,
hmm?
right now, I like this, you know, because most interviews is the same typical questions and the same answers. This, as I'm say, is just like me and your reason, so people get a real feel of who the person is and stuff. So this is good enough for me, you know.
Yeah, that's how I do it. That's why I don't have no script. I kick it right from here. We might start off a little bit the same, but we're gonna try to cover a little bit of everything. We're trying to be a little bit
Yeah,
over there, a little bit of this. But one thing may pick up from you that you don't hold back, and a lot of people is not gonna like you for that. Like you see, people say, "Oh yeah, expose them," or "Yeah, chat shit on XYZ, whatever." But the truth has to be told. You
Reason
understand?
where reason. Reason where reason, Zane.
Yeah. And you
And
know,
if you're not telling a lie pan a man, then it's no crime. You know, make up
fact.
nothing, you know, tell a lie pan a man. And there's a lot of things that I could have saved more want to make mischief. I could have do it long time and do it when the past. But at that another way I plan to make my name. But if me a reason, I may not have a problem for just be truthful.
Right, right.
Because even in front of whoever may I say this now, I can say it because with me and you know say a true then. Nothing other than hide. You
That's a
see what I
fact.
say?
That's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of the thing about this one I can't beat about certain things. There's a lot of good within even the bad because in the moments where we do these things, it was joy, it was splendor, it's memorable. You know what I say? And one thing we learn, the only thing we really keep are memories, you know. Because all the shoes when I did wear 2015, I don't know which part they know. The shoes when I did love. The car when I start out with that they know. Even the
Some
girl when I start out with, where she they know.
somewhere.
Only thing me keep are the memories I have with her.
That's it.
You see me? So in the moment them we do them thing and we create these things are some great moments in a this way. Me can smile. Some people only think about the bad part and it make them bitter. You know? Like even after relationships, some people only think about the breakup, but them the breakup only happen in a one day. One something what you do. But you
Right.
figure about the 10 years of splendor. You know
Yeah.
what I say?
That's
So
where the
so
real ungratefulness come in. It's true.
yeah,
It's true.
for real. So
The one day you broke up, you forget about all of the good stuff that made it happen.
yeah
That,
man.
that's
Real talk man.
the ungratefulness play a real heavy role in it.
For real.
But that's just human being for you. You know what I'm saying? But character and consistency, we work hand in hand.
For
And
real.
Yana man, we start out good, and when you look upon all of this stuff to me go through, and you're still there and you still see some foolishness, you have to just separate yourself because that's toxic. You
Yeah,
have to
definitely.
separate yourself because look, if you never go through the experience you've been through to where you at right now, you probably be in the same situation. Or you that transcend, or you become a businessman you are today. If you
For
never
real.
take that life experience there and transition into something new, if you just that's still gonna be bitter and a complain and stuff like that, you just all right.
Because in my situation there's a lot of other artists like me who have done a lot and not feel like them, you know, gain the stuff where them deserve and them just sad and bitter and just blame everything on people, you know. But it does something different for me, you know, because it's kind of show me my greatness. You know, just for day at the club and see a song come on and I know some a part and I see how the people man react. Me feel great, yo, I'm great, bro. Me great, I mean, I have to say to the person beside me, say, yo, you know, sir, I mean, do that
I mean,
already.
then
But me just know who
I
me is
believe
and yeah, me just
it's
know who me is and where me stand for. And, you know,
to me it's embarrassing with some people when they say, you know, some right that song, they be like, the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't write that shit. You ain't write that shit, nigga. And if the person will sing it, tell them don't confirm it, it's not credible. They have to see.
me actually write a song that was used to in a Nike advertisement.
Really,
Yeah,
you getting checks off of that, I take it, right?
no.
Oh, God.
Because it wasn't done for Nike. Nike just take the song and my name never dep on the record. You know, so when I contact the artist and I say, yo, you know, say since my name not dep on the record, whenever you get a cut of the thing, just make me get a thing, you know. And that was the last time me and such artist talk.
Boom, boom. Cut them off. Cut them off.
But at the same time, as me says, is a lot of splendor within the creativity, and everything, and you will learn a lot, Like me really have a big up Bounty Killer. Him is a real great person, you know. And everybody might not feel justified, but the amount of people him help, like him can't even do much more. You know what I say? Like even my kids them start get big, and I will heap back to school. Him would have do one 3 dub for we are and thing, and you get a 100 grand in your pocket, you them gone to school clean and crisp and feel good. You see me? So
Yeah.
Bounty Killer is a great youth in my life. PD, Bugle, which Bugle is more like my inspirator, Bugle is more like the person who say, Steppa, you gotta make it, not worry about nothing, just do your thing, just do you,
Yeah.
nothing to it. You
That
see me,
song that
him is like inspiring youth.
that song that
Mm.
we when I talk to my wife about that song that today, we wanna make. Um well, I go like I remember the video, but I don't quite remember.
Everything is gonna be
You're right,
okay.
right. The girl there with her mother, living in her mother house, and the father abuse her, and the mother does what if we do? Like the mother they need to get slapped up, and the father they need to
Yeah,
get
but the
is
funny thing is, them situation are things where happen for real.
yeah, a
But
fact.
me know people personally where me I say go through stuff like this, where the mother aware of stuff, but them I say, yo, I'm a the provider, so what me fi do?
No man, you have to do, man.
It happen. In a fi them mind to themselves. Them think them a do what them a fi do, cause them think them a do what them a fi do for them kids can eat.
Nah man, that
Me
disgusting.
don't know if you remember Dancehall Queen. There is even a scene like that in a Dancehall
Yeah, yeah,
Queen.
yeah. You see it,
Art imitate life.
a fact. It's either that person been through that and they showing it in a subliminal way, but them thing they nasty my you. Them thing they body. If me ever hear some nigga touch my daughter, I don't know. I don't know what me I do.
Alright,
You know?
to how deep it is. If you ever hear say a stepfather touch your daughter. There's fathers who touch their own daughter. You didn't know that?
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
so when you think of that way, this are the person who's supposed to protect this child, and them do that, then you know you can't put them against another man.
that's
You
a
see
fact.
me?
That's a fact. You got kids?
Definitely. Yeah, brother. 4 of them.
Wow, yeah, one man, me have three.
Yeah,
You
man.
know,
I got 4 kids and a stepson, so you have to say 5.
oh, me have three. I have a stepson.
So we're
Kind of,
not far, so you know what it's like.
yeah.
You see me?
What about more if you, so you know we have to put out work.
Definitely. And that's why we can't sit down and wait for nobody to do it for. We have to do it for ourselves, and we have to make a decision them and play with card good.
Right.
You see
It's
me?
like a hand of poker. You have to make sure say you get a fucked up and you have to make sure say you know where you do. Cause if you don't know where you do, everybody are gonna look at you and say, yeah, the man in the house is supposed to be making better decisions.
For real.
So everything they on our shoulder. Uh,
Definitely.
um I'm glad to see you take time off to talk to me and forward on the show. Um anything you wanna say in closing?
In closing, I just want to tell everybody just be positive. And even at this time where they must say COVID and rare. Even at the worst time, you have people who still make progress. And progress now, if it been a big step, it can just be little baby steps. Like the other day, I tell somebody, say, if you don't have nothing for the brother, it's a good time for learn a new skill, you know,
True.
master something you did want for master, read some more, watch some more educational thing, learn about something like right now, you have YouTube. You know what is YouTube? Suppose me did have YouTube in 2002, when me do want to know something.
About
Brother, you have
2000.
all YouTube. You can stay here and teach yourself if you can't go to college. Like, you know, make use of the time now, because are you responsible for your destiny? Or just you and the universe and nature? No boy or no girl can't stop what you will do, you see me? Or you can't stop you see me? So basically, I just that want to tell everybody, say, make the most of your time and do what you need to do. Nobody complain or worry about COVID. COVID have to do it have to do. You know, this a go pass like everything. This a go pass like Gilbert. It's just a longer storm. You see me? So
That
in the
is
meantime, even if you don't have a job, spend the time for, you know, rebuild yourself into the person you want to be and where you want to go. Try learn something new, try do something new, try something new. You know what I mean? I say? Yeah, man. And big up
wow.
all of the people who helped me along the way. You know, knowledge are the greatest thing. So once I learn something from you, you're great in my life. Big up the whole of my friend them and big up the artists them. Even the one them where we have a bad day, we have a lot of good days. So big up the whole of them. You see me, big up me you them. Big up you and the emancipation, sure.
Mad thing.
Emancipate, sure, yeah. Yeah.
Man. In closing, I just want to say shout out to Jigsy King for coming to last night. 100 Grand Royce, Cantor Blocks, Anachi, my friend, Press Fire, Footer Hype, Clippings Production, Ronkus, Bugle, my friend, Advance, Junior X, Maxi Priest, Pia Dear, and last but not least, Alazid. Thanks for everybody that
Right
support
now
the
it
show.
sound like the whole of them people there, my friend. So big up the whole of them.
Yeah, man. Mad thing. Take care of yourself.
Mhm.
And like I said, keep the link. And if you have anything coming up, you have artists or whatever you want to make them come through, let's do it. All right.
Okay, brother. You know the thing go. Well, this is the life. Fight, we have to fight for survive. We have to fight for survive. But we not give up the fight, can't give up the fight. And this is not alright. But we not know no other life. We still a fight for survive. Not give up the fight, can't give up the fight. A lucky thing say we strong. We coulda give up long time. Yeah, we coulda give up long time. All some things where we very coulda dig up long time, but Jah change our mind from crime. You see it, emancipate. You don't know. Mad, we out.
Don't stay poor. Because we're not
You
stay
know the
more.
thing go.
Mad,
All right, brother. Bless.
mad. Yeah, man. Thanks for joining the Emancipate Show. I'm your host, Kel. Oh, just want to say before I go, shout outs to my nigga G Mark, bro. Still away for the video, them. Mad.